I've been asked, what should I do if I've been injured on a residential property here in Mississippi? The basic response to that is if the injury occurred as the result of someone else's wrongdoing, or you believe there was wrongdoing involved, you should probably have that claim investigated with legal representation. There is potentially coverage for injuries on a residential property through the homeowner's insurance or landlord's insurance or renter's insurance, just depending on what the situation is. There also quite possibly, and we have seen these scenarios before, sometimes liability on third parties. For instance, if you're injured from the collapse of a deck, for instance, or patio, or some other malfunction in the building structure that wasn't necessarily caused by the landowner, but maybe by someone who did the construction or the work on it, that would be a form of third-party liability where very much so someone is responsible for that injury that happened to you. It didn't just happen out of nowhere, it happened as a result of someone else's wrongdoing, and therefore under the law they're responsible and liable for that, that may be outside the landowner themselves. But the only way you really get to the bottom of that is having competent legal counsel to really investigate the claim, to understand what the causes were, to understand where legal liability may or may not lie, and to understand what sources of compensation are out there, particularly in the form of insurance, whether that be through a landowner's policy, whether that be through some professional liability coverage, or other forms of coverage. But it's just hard to walk through all of that, to know what to look for, to know how to investigate it, if you don't do these things on a daily basis. And that's where having competent legal representation really makes a difference. So I'm Brad Morris with Brad Morris Law Firm. We have extensive experience on premises liability claims. And if you have questions or concerns about a potential claim that you or a loved one may have, just reach out to us. Call us, go on our website, and we will do our dead level best to point you in the right direction, to try to answer your questions, and just try to get you the help that you need. Thank you for watching.